So we talked about Donald Trump being ready to hit the ground running. How is this for hitting the ground running? He posted on Truth Social, "Our first day in the White House is not over yet. My presidential personnel office is actively in the process of identifying and removing over 1,000 presidential appointees from the previous administration who are not aligned with our vision to make America great again. This gets embarrassing for 4 people. Let this serve as official notice of dismissal for these 4 individuals, with many more coming soon. Jose Andres from the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. Mark Milley from the National Infrastructure Advisory Council. Brian Hook from the Wilson Center for Scholars. And Keisha Lance Bottoms from the President's Export Council. You're fired."
Man, imagine getting
fired
on your day off.
Great.
You're fired.
That's rough. Imagine that, getting on social media, finding out you got canned.
That's what I'm saying. The president just calls you out directly to fire you. That's so
tough.
good. So apparently an insider is claiming that the purge includes nearly all officials at the undersecretary and assistant secretary levels, effectively gutting the department's top 2 layers of career staff. He also has already fired a 4-star Coast Guard chief, Admiral Linda Fagan, who is the first top military officer to be terminated under the new administration because she was diverting resources away from training and border security and instead focusing on DEI initiatives.
I see that.
Fake jobs.
Oh, you think DEI is important in the military? You're fired.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matt. You're fired.
You're fired.
I mean, oh my God, that is the chin. How do you
You're
do
fired. You're gone.
He's an actor.
How do you start the chin? I can't. So, I mean, you have, again, like, Donald Trump made mistakes his first term. A lot of those mistakes stemmed from the fact that he was not familiar with Washington. What did he say? He had been there 12, 17 times or something in his entire life before he took office. He didn't know anyone. He didn't know who to trust. And all of what he has done so far in these first 2 days, the first full day, of course, today,
It's
is
great.
like, I know, is like, no. I'm walking into this with clear eyes. I know exactly what needs to be done. And I told you guys that I was going to drain the swamp the first time around. I didn't realize how deep that swamp got. But I understand now after 91 indictments, 34 felony counts, 2 assassination attempts. Okay, I got it. And I'm coming in and I'm cleaning house. And so, I mean, again, day 2, he's over 1,000 presidential appointees. This guy means business.
Well, that's what should happen. I mean, if you're running it like a company, that's how you do it, right? It's like Elon, kind of what he did with Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like, and I can always bring you back if you're worth a damn, right? I can always bring you back. But as of right now, as a me, I know it's been crap. Right?
Right.
So how about this? We're going to start off with a clean slate. Everybody is canned. I'm going to fill some positions, and maybe there are some guys that got canned that are like maybe would have been pretty decent. I can give you a call back, right?
Sure.
But we got to at least get off on the right foot. Y'all are up out of there, right?
Go to Indeed.com.
Yeah.
There is a job posting right now. You're welcome to apply if you think you're one of the good guys.
Exactly, right? And we'll re-interview you and we'll get you back in there. As simple as that. But you got to go. Today you got to go. That's how it should be. And I wish that, especially governments, and I mean this with state governments as well, like for example, some of these governors, look at, and a little bias here, he's a libertarian, but everybody, including the conservatives, praises him. And that's Javier Milei over what he's done with Argentina. And that had to get pretty bad over there. They had to be basically a full-blown communist state to appoint an anarcho-capitalist. He literally is the political affiliation of myself, right? That's what he is. And he goes in and he gets shit done, right? He gets stuff done. He's still kind of just getting started. But a lot of it is less, well, I need to, pay someone or throw money over here and reship. It's get rid of it.
Right.
Just get rid of these people. They don't need to be here. We don't need this department. If there is something worth a damn, let the private sector kind of figure it out. And I think that should be overall Donald Trump's approach, as well as anybody. That's not just a president thing. Yeah, I like these governors to do the same thing. Like, stop trying to shift the money around. We're going to take money over here, and then we're going to shift it over here, but the spending is still the same, right? No. How about we just get rid of it? Just stop it.
Right. Exactly.
It's probably the only time that I will applaud the unemployment rate going up. So I'm sitting there going, oh, yes, they need to go. Because if you think about it, where he's going in, the level he's going in, these are the people that would have been told, hey, listen, you got to clean up your departments. And what they did was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tell you that's what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to like wait you out, right? Because we're all like, no, you're going to be gone eventually. And because we're working to get you gone. This is the thing. So now he's like, no, he's identified the problem. Boom, you've gone. And now that's put everyone on notice because everyone in government, I'll tell you this, guys, if you don't work in government, you got to understand this. They think that they're never, ever going to get fired.
Yeah.
Because for the most part,
they're not elected,
they don't.
And they don't. Lifetime, like Fauci, he's been there, I think, before I was born, literally.
I mean, but even like the men on the, the lower men on the
they've been there
pole,
forever.
There is so much red tape and bureaucracy. They're like, what are they going to do? Fire me?
Well,
I don't even need to show up. I don't need to even. Donald Trump had to sign an executive order telling people to show up for work.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
how many
That's
times?
insane.
How many times have you heard though, like, oh, this person caused a problem? I mean, and a lot of the time it's actually the whistleblowers, and they'll go and put them in a room, and they won't do anything, but they'll still pay them. This
It happens
is what
in the
they
private
do.
sector too, by the way.
Is that right?
Fortunately.
Yeah.